handle the truth, it's not my problem.
People call me a gold digger, but they just want what I have.
I don't want to get old. Old people are ugly.
I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but at least I'm pretty.
Welcome, ladies, to the beautiful home that I didn't pay for.
I love your curtains. They're so colorless.
Thank you!
Those are the ugliest curtains I have ever seen.
Sorry, I'm actually coming down with affluenza. I've invited the girls over for our weekly book club. We're reading An Ideal Husband, as if that really exists. It should be a good time because Heather won't be coming anymore. Ever since our last book club, there's just been way too much drama. Let's just say we won't be reading Goodnight Moon anymore.
So I got my yacht yesterday with Lionel because he loves boats. Let me get out there. And he's like terrified of water. I'm like, did you want to be afloat or did you want to be in the boat?
Hello, ladies. I'm back. Did you miss me?
Heather, how did you get in here? I didn't realize we put in a dog door.
Oh, I love our friendly banter. How could I have missed book club?
I thought you said Heather wasn't invited.
I think I invited her when I saw her at Jazzercise.
Whatever, let's just move on. So let's recap the book. Sash, do you want to start?
An Ideal Husband is an 1895 comedic stage play by Oscar Wilde, which revolves around blackmail and political corruption and touches on the themes of public and private honor. Sir Robert Chilton is a successful government minister, well off and with a loving wife. All of this is threatened when Mrs. Cheveley appears in London with damning evidence of a past misdeed.
Wow, Sash, I can tell you really liked reading this play.
I didn't actually read the book, I saw the movie instead. Rupert Everett is so dreamy.
I mean, I didn't think the play was very funny. I thought it was just offensive.
Well, he does have a point. We are pretty privileged.
On that note, let's read our favorite passage.
My passage relates to the laziness of marriage, but there's so much negativity in this book, it feels like I'm reading my own memoir, which is sold at Barnes & Noble in the local tri-state area. It's called To Kill a Mockingbird. My dad's a lawyer too.
Who cares about your book? Just read your passage.
Act 1, page 10. Our husbands never appreciate anything in us. We have to go to others for that. And those are the views of the ladies who have known to have the most admirable husbands in London.
Marriage has been referenced several times throughout the book, and I think that Olivia Wilde, same thing, was trying to comment on this to change people's ideas on marriage in order to reform them.
Well, I think it's so stupid how women are portrayed throughout the play. Like when Lord Goring and Lord Caversham are talking about women, they say that no woman, plain or pretty, has any common sense at all. And I mean, that's just stupid. I have common sense. Teresa and Sasha have common sense. To say that looks correlate with common sense is totally dumb. What about me? Oh, sure, yes, you too, dear.
Well, I mean, men do have more power over women, so I guess her worth is likely to be determined by her looks and amount of votes she has.
I disagree and I'm shocked by your stand on this issue. Women have just as much of a right to be respected as men do.
I mean, I guess.
Wow, Teresa, stop being so close-minded.
Who does she think I am? A door?
Isn't it so weird how Sir Robert Chilton is meant to be the ideal husband, but he lied to his wife? Isn't it almost ironic?
Yeah, his character points out the flaws of an ideal husband, but I guess that's why it's the book title.
It is?
She gave a perfect synopsis of the book and didn't even know the title. And she stole my man?
Yeah, Colin's been married or something.
In what way, Barbara?
Well, Lady Chiltern is expecting the best from her husband. She sees him as like the perfect guy. So when he confesses that his money is fraudulent, she turns on him. Reminds me of my own marriage.
Oh, Barbara, not all of us have issues like you.
Well, I think it works because it makes me want to change my own relationship.
That's not the only thing she should change. Get that lip injection fixed, honey.
You know, it's periodically ironic because this play was written at the height of the woman's suffrage movement by a man.
And also, it's a little backwards because he's a man commenting on women's struggles.
She's the cause of my struggles.
Sash?
I raised my hand because I want to read my passage. So I'm raising my hand and I'm going to read my passage now. Lady Bassington says, I am positively dying for supper, Margaret. May I have the honor of taking you down for supper? I never take supper, thank you, but I will watch you eat.
That is so ironic that Lady Basildon was just complaining about being starving, but when she was offered food, she declined.
Kinda like my credit card. Kidding, not after my rich husband died in mysterious circumstances, which is mentioned in my second memoir, Murder. I didn't do it. But I agree, it seems to reflect women and their wants, because they want so many things, but as soon as they're offered them, they deny it. Which is so weird, because it's like they have to maintain this certain image in society, and they all want to be perceived in a certain way, which is shown throughout the play, and I think it's pretty effective.
Barbara, are you gonna read a passage, or are you gonna sit there and just, well, look like that?
Lord Goring says that in married life, affection comes when people thoroughly dislike each other.
That is a prime example of irony. When most people think of marriage, they associate love. But Oscar is doing the exact opposite and saying hatred is what keeps marriages intact. Much like our friendship, Barbara.
Marriage is a recurring motif throughout the play because he wants his target audience to realize how incompetent and dishonest upper class really is.
We are the target audience, so I guess I can understand why I found it a little offensive, because he's wanting me to change.
You're a perfect example of the type of person Oscar Wilde wants to reform. That's kind of how satire works.
Well, I guess political correctness is in this season. So what do you guys think about the book, though? Because I feel like I want to change.
Well, that's exactly how you know it works. Oscar Wilde's play makes you want to reform your own way of life.
Oh, was that the point all along?
It seems to be so, Sasha. As the great Oscar Wilde once said, it takes a great deal of courage to see the world in all of its tainted glory and still love it.
My goodness, Barbara, get a room.
Yeah, you have to cool with the Oscar Wilde quotes.
I'm sorry guys, but these opened my eyes to the lives we've all been living. We have to change. Everything's lies. That's why I'm starting my new weekly book club. This is the life. Hold on tight. This is the dream. It's all we need.
I love Hannah Montana. She's the inspiration I got for my first book, The Sticky Notebook. It's made entirely out of sticky notes that I put together myself. There was only one copy, but I lost it a while ago. It was just a flip drawing of Ryan Gosling.
We get it. You have a lot of books.
I don't even want to be here.
You weren't even invited.
No! Don't do it! Don't disrespect me!
So I think that went pretty well.